Hey everyone, I'm Diego. I had some spare money the other day, so I figured, why not buy a cookbook and hyperfixate on my time off? And today, we're putting it to the test. I found this focaccia recipe that looked way too good to ignore. So let's see if it's actually worth it. Or if I just wasted my money, let's get into it. Focaccia is one of those breads that thrives on simplicity and patience. The ingredients are basic: water, flour, oil, yeast. But the end result? It's golden, fragrant, and deeply satisfying. The kind of bread you tear with your hands, dip in balsamic, or build a sandwich with. It's flexible and forgiving, just how we like it. Let's start with the base. In a stand mixer, combine your warm water, a good glug of olive oil, about 3 tablespoons, and a bit of honey. That little bit of sweetness gives the yeast something to snack on. Now add your flour. It might seem weird to go in with the dry stuff before the yeast, but trust the process. It creates a little buffer, so the yeast doesn't hit the water directly. Then sprinkle in your salt and yeast. Drop the mic in the mix like an idiot then. Using the dough hook, knead everything together on medium speed for 10 to 15 minutes. This isn't a rush job. Take your time. Watch the dough come together. You're looking for a tacky texture, not sticky, smooth, elastic with a bit of bounce. If it's looking dry, add a splash of water, and if it's too wet, a sprinkle of flour. When your dough is ready, turn it out onto a floured surface. Work it into a smooth round ball. You're building structure and tension here, so fold it in on itself, then tuck the seams underneath. Now, grab a big bowl, coat it with olive oil, don't be shy, and drop your dough ball in. Cover it with a kitchen towel and let it proof at room temperature for 1 to 2 hours. You want it to double in size, nice and puffy. Once the dough has proofed, gently punch it down and divide it into 6 equal parts, about 5 ounces each. Roll them gently into balls on a lightly floured surface. Keep the rest covered with plastic wrap to avoid them drying out. Each dough ball should be smooth and taut. Pinch the bottom to seal them and avoid trapping air bubbles. Then transfer them to a baking sheet that's been generously coated with olive oil. Cover again and let them rise for another 20 minutes. Now for the fun part, shaping. Lightly oil your surface and use your fingertips to press each dough ball into a rough round. As you press, you're making those signature dimples. Those aren't just for looks. They catch the olive oil and seasonings, making every bite flavorful. Take your big rimmed baking sheet and pour in the rest of that olive oil, about half a cup. Yes, really. Place the shaped focaccias on top and season with sea salt and rosemary leaves. Simple and classic. Now bake. Slide the tray into a 400-degree Fahrenheit oven. Bake for about 5 minutes, then rotate the tray and bake another 3 to 5 minutes until the tops are golden and the bottoms are crisp. You're looking for that perfect contrast. Crusty on the outside, soft and airy on the inside. If you're making these ahead, you can rewarm them later in a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for a couple minutes. They come back to life beautifully. And here's a tip. Focaccia is a same-day kind of bread. If you have leftovers, freeze them. They make amazing croutons or breadcrumbs. Just cube, toast, and you've got next-level salad toppings or soup companions. Now, if you want to take your focaccia game up a notch, here are a few simple but impressive serving ideas. Whip up some mascarpone or cream cheese until it's light and fluffy. Spread it over a warm piece of focaccia and top it with cucumbers and seasoned tomatoes, just salt and pepper. The creaminess with the tang of the tomato? Unreal. Or make a sandwich. Here's what I did. I took a piece of focaccia, sliced it in half, added some spinach seasoned with salt, pepper, and a splash of balsamic vinegar. Then layered on the seasoned tomatoes some thin slices of prosciutto and a healthy amount of mozzarella. Press it slightly and that's it. Possibly one of the best sandwiches you'll ever make at home. That's focaccia, your new favorite bread. Whether you're dipping it, stacking it, or just eating it warm out of the oven, it's the kind of recipe you'll want to make again and again. Crisp, golden, software and rich with olive oil. What's not to love? See you next time. Cheers, friends.